the weaver puts out a finger and like points to your chest and follows like an invisible line down into the weave and pulls. And as he's pulling, you see as they're they're struggling and pulling it, not like it's impossible, but like there's resistance to it, and pulls out a frayed and knotted cable. I was just like, and looks at it and goes, well, that's unusual. And when I say knotted, I don't mean like really obvious ties. I mean more like Faden, the thread that was pulled out looked like a coherent string that had to be pulled apart to see that glowing hot cable running through the center of it. Whereas the string that they pull out when discussing River, you can now see is a tattered, frayed rope.
Tangled.
Not tangled, but you know when you an old rope that's been used over and over again until like the threads are breaking off, and it's not like a clean cable. Instead, it's like been run through pulleys and over edges, and there's like it's all like scraggly the whole way
old
down.
Violin string. Kind of.
Sure, I was more thinking a really old rope.
Fair.
Something that's more made of more fibers than something that's made of more fibers that are all in rough shape rather than like a metal cable that's kinked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And as they pull out, they're like pulling up, and they start to pull, feeding the string so they can see more of it. This is, what do you remember? I feel like I should be asking.
Well, what was it, a cycle ago now?
They remember me pulling them out of the river and staying at my place. Oh.
Points to you and draws a line with two fingers from you to the string. And you, because they've got four hands, they can point while still feeding it.
This feels rather intrusive.
And there's a faint, barely visible thread that comes off away, and you can see it kind of loops back to Faina before it just kind of like disappears into thin air because it's a visual. That's how long you remember.
Yeah.
Here's something interesting that I can't explain. And you see where, like, as they're pulling, you can see particularly like every so often there's like a tattering where the thread kind of like, you can see a change in the thread as they go and they pull. Your thread keeps ending. This is where a thread ends. And like they're just pulling up like a pit. And you can see the string continues. It goes that way and goes that way. And they're holding it and says, this is the end of your thread.
The end?
As in where one's life would end. And it would rejoin. It would just end in the tapestry and others would pick up the tapestry. And yet, someone has rethreaded it to keep going and woven another string into it. And then it ends here. And someone kept weaving it, adding more fibers and more strands to keep it going.
I've got a question.
In character?
Outside of character.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I guess narration-wise, like, because I want to roll for something. Does it look similar to the hot string, like in terms of like weight?
The one from Faden's cable?
Yeah, the one that was like.
I wasn't sure if you were saying heartstring.
No, hot string.
Hot
That's
string.
what I said in narration,
Got it.
not with my accent. Faina's
No.
accent.
It doesn't
Okay.
look anything like Faden's at all. It looks like Faden's normal life
No, no, no,
string.
no. It looks like the one of the spirit. It doesn't look thick, that kind of density.
No, no, not at all like that.
Okay.
That looked like a filament almost,
Mm.
a glowing wire. This literally looks like a rope
Okay.
that has been.
So it's bigger. It's
Yeah, that's a visual.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks more like Faden's before it was unwoven. Yeah, these look like one person's life. When you pull at the rope, it's one person's life.
I guess I was wondering if it looks more like a braid or looks more like a.
It looks like one person's life, not an entity, not that like force
Okay.
of nature that the way the weaver described
Gotcha.
that filament running through Faden's.
Yeah.
It looks like the braided fibers of a single person's life.
Great, okay.
Except here's where it ends. And yet something, it kept weaving and it kept going. And as it keeps going, and then here, it ends again. But someone kept weaving it. You've had many lives, it seems.
Right before where Fina comes in, is it like that too?
Yes.
So,
Except it's... And pulls it up. And as they're pulling, you can see other threads and strings off in other directions. But pointedly, as they pull up, they reach down. They like follow something you can't see down into the I keep saying the womb. They follow something you can't see down into the loom, into the weave at your feet. And holding it with one hand, the weaver reaches down and pulls up another rope. And you can see it braids into your life rope, into your thread. And there are now, from here, 2 different braids coming in together to one that are woven together. And they see that, and they look at it, and they're like, before you jump ahead, this is not the same thing. Just want to point that out, because I can see how from an unexperienced perspective, this would look very similar to what happened to you. And this is not. I don't know what this is. This is very strange.
what's that? And I point to the second rope.
In theory, this is someone's life.
Whose?
Yours.
What?
In theory, I don't.
So I have
I'm
two,
not omniscient.
I have
I
two
read
lives?
I read the weave.
So I come from 2 different people?
That is one interpretation. This one, as they pull them forward further, and now they're using all 4 hands because they've got 2 strings going back further. This one, here, starts and stops. See the weave?
Mm-hmm.
This one here is where one thread ends, and it is continued, more pieces woven in to continue the string. Whereas this one here is continuous. No stops. And then, in a way that I would refer to as childbirth, except for the fact that the strings would keep going. And instead, those 2 strings stop, and both become, stop is the wrong phrase. These 2 merge, and you can see fibers from both of them in this string, which continues to now.
So 2 different, what looks like lives
Yes.
People.
Yes.
combined to create me,
Yes.
but not in a parent's kind of way.
Well, if they were parents, then the 2 strings would normally when you see that sort of thing, the 2 intertwine, and then fibers from those 2 create a new thread. But the original threads continue. So there are now 3 threads, and instead there is now 1.
So that's how babies are made, okay.
Yes.
in this.
That's exactly how
Had to,
babies are
sorry.
made in this world.
Okay, so how could two people become one person, especially one person who seems to keep dying and coming back?
I do not have an answer to that question. This is new for me.
Are you joining your own web?
What?
Are you making your own web?
I'm just one person, maybe two people.
I'm not saying that you're not bringing yourself back to life. Because when the rope ends and the rope begins, someone is bringing you back to life, whether it is you or someone else. But that is effectively a life ending and then restarting.
Have you seen that before, where someone's life ends and then restarts?
Rarely. On occasion, it's not impossible.
But not this many times.
It would be a lot.
It looks like a lot.
It is a lot. It's happened once when someone's had a life-altering, or like a situation or something where their heart has stopped and a doctor or a practitioner has been able to bring them back. It's rarely happened, but not unheard of, but I have not seen it, where it has been someone who has been dead for not an indeterminate amount of time, but something or someone brings them back. But that's usually tricky.
So after the most recent bring back, that's when the second person became a part of me, the first person?
Oh, that looks... Oh, no. And like pulls back to where the two braids become one. And like, no, that definitely... There was an end after that. And there was an end after that.
So
There were a few.
So it's in the middle of the dying, coming back.
It's recent, but yes, it's in the middle.
Can you... How long is it between the dying and coming backs? Is it like the same amount of time?
No, it's
random?
Probably a lot given your survival instincts, River, frankly.
What does that mean?
Okay, if they have a person that joined their person
yes.
and they've died multiple times, or
In
And there's no spirit
theory.
in
How-
the strings or in the anything like that. No spirit that you can see in there.
Well, I mean, one has interwoven itself in your friend's life. This is a very different thing.
No, I was just checking if it's a
Not
spirit doing
not
the
in
same
the same
thing.
way.
has it happened before? If you go back further, is there another like
Are there any...
There's
Body
a lot
that
of them.
joins?
There's a lot of them.
just-
Are there any other joins?
Hand over hand starts pulling, and becomes two hands over hands when it becomes two braids, two ropes, and pulling, and suddenly one of them stops. It goes,
Well, that's
What
interesting.
happened to the...
not started. This goes back very far.
How far is very far?
I would wager upwards of 100 or so years.
100?
Yeah.
What?
And no wonder you can't remember anything, River. You've lived like
But
15,000
I'd like
lives.
to remember last year at least. Come on.
Do you see how close that one way over there is to me meeting you?
You have had quite a life.
Lives.
So it would seem.
So,
it would seem.
but
Wait, Vana's gonna try to see if hearing the heartstrings.
Perception check.
19. Does it sound like two ropes going together, or does it?
Give me a medicine check.
17.
It 17's pretty good. It doesn't sound so much like two ropes pushing against each other. It feels more like a heartbeat that has been splintered and is struggling to make the sound.
Can I pull and see what can I like?
Give me an Arcana
Oh
check.
God.
Awesome.
And tell me exactly what you are. Give me an Arcana check first.
That's a 14.
And tell me exactly what you're attempting to do.
I'm trying to see if it looks like there's any kind of schism. Because it's rubbing together, so I'm looking to see if there's any kind of duality of it. So 2 things rubbing together, a broken heart kind of thing.
Are you trying to touch it?
Yeah.
Or just visualize it?
Well, my visual in my head is Faina like grabbing it and trying to see, like a la what the Weaver did.
Yes. Trying to do something similar to what the Weaver is currently holding. You reach out to River, and as you pull, River, give me a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
great.
Oh, it was gently.
I know.
With my bonus, it's 11.
Do you know your con save?
No, I don't. I thought that. Never mind that strength. I'm a liar. No, I don't. It's
I
a
was
9
gonna
on the
say.
die. I'm a mess.
A 9 on the die.
Don't mind Faina just casually doing
Casually
some
tugging at
diagnosis.
people's.
What happened last time? Someone messed with my heartstrings. Thank you very much.
That was Audley.
No, it was
It was
Toby.
Toby.
Well, Toby is unexperienced, so
So are you.
I have a little bit more experience.
yeah.
than
A
Toby.
little. Just a wee bit.
Look, I got a hunch.
Faina rolled slightly better.
You've just been less bad at it.
You.
Well, there we go.
River, when you've woken up from those nightmares and your body still can't move yet, like you're the moment where you're awake but your body hasn't caught up yet and you're still like there's that paralysis moment. That's the sensation you feel, which is like as you can't react to the physical sensation that you feel. But you can very physically feel as you pull River's
Gently.
heartstring from their body out of whack, out of sync when you pull it.
Okay.
It's not a matter. That's like you're fine, but it's not that you don't feel it.
Giving me a heart attack.
I'm
As-
gently pulling.
And as you like reach and try to like pull with slowly enough that you can diagnose, the thread of River's life looks frayed. The heartstring that you pull and are able to like feel in your hand, what should be like a fine red thread in your fingertips is unspooled. It's unwoven, and you're holding a mess of fibers that should be tightly wound into a thread and instead have been fractured but are still connected from one end to the other.
So there's like one string.
Have you ever
going
seen what happens with a thread when it literally starts to come apart into fibers?
No.
It's
I mean, I
it's
have,
like
but
taking
I don't understand.
I understand. It's like having a very fine braid
Mm-hmm.
of hair that over the course of the day all the individual hairs have come out and they're still stuck in the scrunchie and they're still stuck to your head, but they're no longer making a braid.
Oh.
Instead, they're just a frazzled, frayed mess of red fibers and strings that should be River's heartstring and instead is not.
Like maybe they were like different heartstrings that might have been attached together,
That is an interpretation.
but there's one that is currently running.
There is no, I'm saying there's a start and an end where they are fixed to River's body, the way that yours is, the way that Audley's is, the way that
Is
Toby's
there a
is.
connection in the middle at all? So it's just a bunch of strings just kind of...
All frayed.
It's like that.
It's
Yeah, but that like has like a
Yeah.
through line. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying sure they all go to the top and the bottom,
They
but they
all
don't
go to the top.
They all go to the
but
top
there
and
are
bottom.
multiple
sort
instead
where-
of like...
I'm saying a heartstring is made out of lots of fibers.
Oh, okay.
And those fibers should be one taut cable you can pluck. And instead, the reason you guys have trouble grabbing and plucking River's heartstring is because it's not a taut cable. It's a
more like
mess.
a collection of.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's as if you. It's as if expecting a. It's as if expecting to reach into a box and pull out a rope that is fastened on each end. You reached and pull out a ball of yarn that has been thrown in there by 16 seamstresses over and over again.
Well, so sorry. Faina's going to just kind of like try to see, like, as she's pulling it or diagnosing it, she's just kind of like, you know, playing with this fibers, and they're trying to see if they go together, apart, like, again, trying to figure out this thing.
You're trying. I've given you as much of a diagnostic as you're able to get.
Oh,
off
100%.
Of that.
I'm just telling you how Faina's reacting in this moment, too.
The longer you hold that, the paler River's getting. Yes.
Is someone going to say anything?
Is anything happening?
Can't.
Is anything happening to the thread that the weaver is holding? Like, is there like a vibration or anything? Like,
Oh, that's a good question.
Perception check.
I'm frozen.
Yeah.
You're not paralyzed. I wanted to clarify.
Fair.
You're not physically paralyzed. You are dissociating.
Yes.
Yes.
Faina is just in, like, a moment where she's more
three.
focused.
A 3. It's not. Oh, you know what? Because you asked a great question. Oh, I can't. That's hard to reach. That's better, especially for this guy. You because you asked a good question above table. The Weaver is going to go and pull the string and see and look at, like, what are you, and like see you sitting there doing this and you locked in, goes, whatever you are doing, stop.
Sorry.
What was that?
What was that, Peanut?
I know
just gonna
why you
sit
don't
down.
have a heartbeat.
What?
I know why you don't have a heartbeat.
she's a budding seamstress. It would seem.
I'm really good with string.
Whatever you just did, I would avoid doing again, because pulls the string out and like pulls the cable up to the, like, this is where we're at now, and you can see the thread starting to fray and come undone.
Oh.
Be careful with that. Whatever you just did,
Did that look like an end of a life?
Did you almost
it might
kill
have
me?
been if you had kept pulling at it.
Don't, Peanut.
So that's what it ends up looking
Don't
like?
kill me.
It depends.
So did you see anything else, like, coming from, like, the distance? And
I didn't see
trying to
anything. I
join it
saw
or
a
something
thread
like
starting
that?
to unfray and unravel.
That's so fascinating. And Faina's going to, like...
You're gonna try to grab the thread?
Right, yeah.
Give me a religion check.
Awesome.
Peanut's like, I see threads.
Yeah. Just 10.
Faina's going full hyperfixation.
That's exactly what's going on.
With a 10,
Yeah.
you reach for the thread and your hand like passes through it. This is a visual. This is a thing that requires practice to observe, and I am able to show you. If you would like to walk the loom with me, I could show you how, but it's going to take 20 or 30 years.
I have
Fine.
that second person that comes in.
Mm-hmm.
How? You said that the main one is really old. How old is that one?
Oh, I didn't say the main one at all. I would
What?
say that they're both the main one.
Oh.
That's what's weird about you. These are both. Those cables become one.
So
How
you're
long
like-
ago?
Not that long.
I've been memory for like a cycle. How long is not that long?
Maybe a cycle more than that.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
This
But-
is a recent thing.
Where they join the other one, is that one? Is that more
What?
normal?
You? Hmm?
Is that one more like everybody else's?
Yes. I hesitate to use the word normal in general. Every strand is unique. But I know what you're asking. And this one is not starting and stopping periodically.
How old is that one?
It's not a fine, precise measurement, but I would say 20, 30 years.
Oh. Okay.
So, do you know of any practices where two people combine their life strings and souls, or whatever you want to call it, for it to make a child? You said it was kind of like childbirth.
No, I said in the only time you would see two strings create another string would be childbirth,
Right.
procreation. But this is something else because those strings normally continue.
Right, but if you just like mesh them, or like the mother like dies or something like that, would you? Like if you mesh the souls.
Not that I've seen. That's a.
Oh, okay.
It's one. Seeing people come back from the dead is not. It's rare, but it's not unheard of. Two people become one person. That is rare. This is a unique situation I've not seen before, and it would require a very. Either there's something very existential in this that I can't identify because I've never seen it before, or there's something physically very new and magical.
Magical?
It could be magical. It would be the result of someone's intent.
What kind of magic?
That's. I don't. Magic is not my field.
So should I talk to magic people?
Looks like we all need to talk to magic people.
I would say it would be the best bet.
Where are the magic people?
I just want to revisit something. You came in here talking about curses. Do you think you are cursed?
That's what the doctor told us.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's what the doctor told us.
Because I kind of heal.
And bad
really-
things happen.
I'm sitting on the ground, so I'm going to reach up and grab Vanna's dagger, which is my dagger.
I don't have that dagger.
Yeah, you do. I
Do
gave
I?
you my dagger.
Oh,
I'm gonna prick my finger and just kind of like let it drip and then wipe it away.
Pulls the string and shows you where one ended and started up again. On a bigger level.
Oh, so you think I heal? So, because you said you thought someone else was bringing you back.
Oh.
Do you think?
You
I
keep
don't.
bringing you back.
Something or someone is bringing you back. But
Whatever.
if you heal that quickly from everything,
Yeah, I do. But also,
That's why you have
all
no
of these
survival
bruises
instinct.
never go away.
No, but
But all the scars
one of the two
don't
braids
either.
might be like one of the braids is like one of the braids has to be the reason why that, and one of the braids is the reason, why you have no survival instinct. Or maybe I'm wrong, but yeah.
I'm afraid I don't know enough about what's going on here to
I'm just making
provide
an
a
assumption here.
good reference
Neither
point
do
for
I.
you. But if you heal that quickly,
Yeah.
I would, from everything, I would say this kind of explains that.
It's like
So
parents, though. You were saying like parents, the two threats, but like
If it's parents,
I have some traits from my mother, and I have some traits from my father, and if there are two threads, then you have a trait from a mother, father, parent, and a trait from another mother, father, parent. So one of these threads has to be the reason that you heal so quickly.
Is it possible that it was that they weren't human and now they
Are human?
are
humanoid.
human?
That's entirely possible.
when you say not human,
A spirit.
Immortal, I guess.
and
it's
maybe-
possible.
So
It I mean, there are two lives braided into one. If one of those lives was something else that was not a person, then in theory, I wouldn't be able to see it.
Ah.
Which is to say that it could be something. I don't know.
So where do we talk to the magic people? There's no magic in Honwith.
There's plenty of magic in Honwith. That's a vague statement. Do you want to go speak to the bishops of the Eight-Eyed Queen?
Gracie, I think if anyone's gonna know who to talk to, it might be Prairie.
Try that one again.
I showed Gracie. Wow, that I haven't done before. Yeah, okay. Faina, I think if anyone's gonna know who to talk to, it might be Prairie.
Yeah, Prairie up in Idolik.
Well, isn't that where they're trying to get right now?
I will also just say I live in Crab Hollow. Not a lot of known practitioners of the arcane here. There are other cities.
And you've been wonderful and lovely.
You have no idea how patronizing that sounds.
No, it's genuine.
I really do appreciate it. And thank you for your patience with us not knowing anything.
I'm happy to have helped. I am intrigued and sorry I could not explain more. But
It's already more than I thought I was ever going to get, so.
I'm merely stating that you said, where are the magic people? They're all over the place. But the reason I say this is because there are none here in town. And I don't have the ability to give you a more clear direction because I don't know anyone.
Understood. Oh.
Because I live in Crab Hollow, where there are not a lot of magic practitioners.
I don't know. You seem to know a lot. I'm just
About religion, about lives, but not about the arcane.
But that is.
Would the bishops of
magical.
the Eight-Eyed Queen know where we could find somebody, maybe?
Yes. That was facetious, and I apologize because I forgot you're all moon pelts.
What?
Surface dwellers?
Moon pelts.
What's that mean?
It's a rural term for surface dweller.
Is it a nice term for surface dweller?
It's not a rude one. It's just it's people whose skin sees the moon.
Oh.
Moon pelt. I would. Don't go around asking for the bishops.
Okay.
I don't know if you're aware, but there has been a recent regime change.
Right.
We've
the
heard
web.
some things.
Yes, the bishops of the Eight-Eyed Queen were well-known magic users. They are very powerful arcane practitioners, the ones who are still alive. They were very loyal to the queen, and the queen is no longer seated at the head of the table. When I said that, it was colloquial.
Facetious.
Not even, it just came out of my mouth before I thought about it. Don't go around asking for them. It will suggest you are on one side of a conflict that I do not think I would assume you don't have a side in, being from Godfell.
Right.
No.
So, if you guys haven't, it sounded like you guys had a direction you were heading. Are you still just chilling around in the temple?
Do we have a direction? Because I heard no magic here.
No magic here.
I mean,
Not much.
River's sitting on the loom moderately out
Away.
Yeah. The eyes are cloudy. It's not allowed.
Okay, then Faina's gonna go sit next to River and be like, I'm sorry I tugged at your heartstring.
It's okay.
But it's weird.
I'm really weird.
It's no.
I'm
well,
pretty weird.
Yes, but that's okay. I mean, we're weird here. That person was weird. Everybody's weird a little bit.
I'm just gonna like
So
lean into Faina a little bit. And silently, I'm kind of just thinking about the two converging lives. And I'm going to just reverse, very much rolling their eyes to themselves, going, this is stupid, but whatever. Inwardly go, hello? Is anyone there? Anyone?
Give me an insight check. We'll say the DC is 10.
17.
You're pretty confident that you are the only person in your body.
Faina, if that happens again, and
No, I promise.
No.
I won't pull your heartstrings.
No, not
I'm
that.
so sorry.
if I die again and come back, will I not remember you anymore either?
Looks like that might be the case.
How am I more than one person? I'm barely even a person.
Well, do you want me to share what I saw on your heartstring?
Sure. As long as you don't do it again.
And then Faina is going to take out a string from her sewing kit.
Actual visuals.
Actual visuals. And do the thing. And separate all the strings. And have it be that same kind of like visual that she's seen with the whole the spooling and things like that. I'm going to go to River and go. So, this is your heartstring. Covers the spool. This is my kind of heartstring. This is Toby's kind of heartstring. But this is yours. So that means tugs at the string, noticing that like it's a little bit weaker than before, obviously without all of them together, but they're still like able to survive.
Okay.
This has happened before. Just like the bruises. This has happened before. And obviously you're okay.
I thought I was going to get answers, but I just got more questions.
No, I think there's at least we know like that you kind of have parents. You know.
I think less parents, more my soul was two souls and now it's one soul.
Yeah, but that's parents.
Not really.
Well,
Your parents are still souls on their own.
yeah, but I am a part of my mother, and I'm a part of my father, and my mother is a part of Grandma Fei and Grandfather Jor. We all kind of...
But you don't have to be your mother.
Oh, well, that depends on who you ask.
The whole time Faden has just been processing his own stuff, but he's starting to catch up and listen in a little bit. And River, the important thing is this is the first you've ever been.
Yeah, you're you. And however weird, and Faina's gonna like, play punch, weird you think you might be. Oh, give over. I know you can. It's not gonna hurt that much. Take another aspirin.
The bruises hurt.
Take another
I
aspirin.
forgot how much they hurt when
Okay,
they were gone.
I'm
and they
sorry.
hurt.
And Faina's gonna just pet like, You're you. You are you. And nothing's gonna change that.
And if you've died as you and fixed yourself or repaired whatever it is, you haven't lost any memories yet.
That's true. They could just be somewhere else on the string that you can't see.
How would I get them back?
I don't know. We have to talk to a magic person about that,
But what if-
obviously.
River's eyes go so wide. But what if I bring them back and then I'm not me anymore?
River. It'll be you plus.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You don't know who I was before.
I don't know who you
How-
were before, but I do know who you are now.
But what if you don't
And
like
I'm-
the person I was before?
Well, then I don't like a lot of people.
Exactly.
But no, but that's not the
Okay,
point.
that's-
The point is, I'm your friend, and I'm gonna keep hanging out with you, no matter what the plus ends up being.
And if you get more memories back, you're not going to forget the ones you already have.
Yeah, you're not gonna forget being you. You're gonna still be you. You're still going to be helpful and secure. Man, I do sound patronizing.
It's all right. I'm used to it. Okay. So, I know that we have to deal with Idolic, and then we were all going to go back to Sunburst Falls. But, Faden, you've been there for your whole life, and no one's been able to help you there. And I'm pretty sure no one there can help me. So, what are we going to do?
Well, we kind of have to travel through on with to get to Sunburst Falls.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
after that,
Well, but maybe we'll get more questions or more answers.
I don't want any more questions. I have enough questions.
Okay, maybe I'll get more questions that I can write down in a book.
Are you going to write a book?
I'll write the questions down in a book and any answers that we find. How about that, River? So you don't have to remember them.
Okay.
We should go get a book.
I have.
That
I pull
sounds
out.
like a lovely
I
idea.
have a journal, little notebook.
No, that's yours. I need a book.
Okay.
That's for you.
Okay.
You guys, as you start to walk out, Faina, there is a moment where just you feel two hands tap on your shoulder. And you turn back, and the Weaver looks at you and goes, just perusing and keeping an eye out since so much has happened to your friends in the past.
You're telling me.
And just like kind of like 8 eyes kind of like squint in a little smile. And you just see in like one of their 4 hands, they're holding another string. Like that's early in life. And it's not a super long string. And it goes down the other direction. And you see, as they pull it up, branches from all around, like all weaving in and out of that string. That's later in life. I can't tell you what to do with your life, but I would say it would perhaps be worth your time to go investigate and make a pilgrimage to Enrapture.
What's an enrapture?
It's not what's in Enrapture. It's where Enrapture is. It's on the border of Plenty and Devia Coralie. And I feel like you would enjoy the trip.
I'll have to ask my mother.
You do that. And they release the string and it drops back into the weave.
Did we hear that, or were we not?
It was kind of a quiet
That's
thing.
fine. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
I need a pencil. Thank you.
Would you like a femur pen?
No,
It's fine.
that doesn't look PG.
It's the femur.
It's a femur. It's a leg. All right, you guys head back. Start heading up. Give me a survival check to follow her instructions.
Okay.
Okay.
Fabrice.
Fabrice.
I don't know what that is.
Natural 20.
Oh, hell yeah. I
Really?
Yeah,
got
it was
an
like
18.
on 11.
Both solid. Okay, you turning the other direction and heading back up the way you came, climbing out from the rail station, following giant swinging buckets being rolled around by this woman. As you guys get up back into the kind of like hubbub of the everyday like walking tunnel lattices, it's easy enough to find the threads because they're woven into the lattice, so it's hard to avoid or it's hard to miss them. So as soon as you spot the red thread, I mean, you've got two directions, either that way or that way, and you pick the right one by frankly luck. But like you're getting around the city, like you're bustling through. You do are you trying to avoid are you trying to avoid calling attention to yourselves?
I don't know. I think we're just
Yeah, we're
moving.
just going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you actually, better quiet. Give me insight checks.
Okay.
21.
21.
We're a great team.
Yeah.
Just saying.
18.
18. Solid. You all see as there's like people like there are spiders everywhere. Wooly is still following you guys. But there are spiders everywhere. Like a lot of people are using them as mounts. They're like these like the size of Wooly. They're dragging carts, taking things back and forth. However, there are smaller ones that literally are like just hanging around people, kind of like pets. There's much smaller ones that you see that are sitting like on shoulders or on top of people's heads. Spiders that are working also that are like there's at one point as you're walking through what is effectively like for people whose city and town is built out a very different way. You feel like you're walking through a thing that is simultaneously a city square, a marketplace, and a enormous family living room. People don't treat this area as if it's one of those things. You see like people sitting around lounging as if it's their house, but you also see people working. There's one drow woman with like long hair wrapped up in a shawl. And as she's like, and honestly, a lot of the people here are kind of like thin, but she's like actually one of the few who's like got kind of like a little plumper. And you see, although she's got the skin and the hair tones of a drow woman, her ears are rounded. So she's clearly not fully drow. But there's a spider about the size of like a Great Dane in front of her who is pulling, like literally pulling web out. And with two of its hands, the other two hands are doing this to loop it, like, and then she's taking it off of that and like making and like crocheting it off of the loop that the spider's making. There's a very like back and forth. It's all working very similar to this. It's like there's also people like there's a fish market you can see, and there's not notably fire. There's no fire in this area. So what's interesting when you do see is you see there's not a lot of heat. Everything seems very cold. But there is fellow you see with a large like wooden flat let out. Wood you don't see very much of, almost no wood. So this is actually a sight that catches you as different. But he's got a basket full of limes next to him as he's like, you see like skinning and chopping up fish and other vegetables and then like squeezing. He just grabs a thing of limes and squeezes it, like spritzing lime juice all over it, tossing it, and is just selling it dishing out this in bowls to people like on the street.
We need to get some of that.
You want some of that?
I'm hungry, and I know that Wooly is too.
Right.
So let's just for a second.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You pull off to the side real quick.
Where did they get the fish from? If not
The
through
river.
They said it doesn't come through the river. Yeah.
They did. You're correct. They didn't. They said not from the river.
Right.
However, when you first got into town, there were streams in Crab Hollow that there were bioluminescent fish swimming through.
I feel like that's splitting streams.
Wow. Anyway.
Yes.
But so are you peeling off to that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's honestly the guy's delighted, especially two moonpelts want the food. Great. Surface dwellers love the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
And he easily is 3 knots.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
There you
have
go.
3 knots?
I do have 3 knots.
Great. I don't remember
Yeah.
how much money you had. I'm just
I
clarifying.
had 20, and
All
now
right.
I'm at 17.
He takes he takes the 3 knots and serves up both of you a bowl.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm not at. Hold on, I messed up. Sorry.
You're good. hands you both a bowl of it's like it's honestly it's like fish, and then there's like it's like turnips and onions. It's it is seasoned. The vegetables are seasoned very well. The fish is effectively raw, and it's all kind of been like danced with lime juice.
Gotcha.
In these bowls that as you hand, you realize the bowls are just like large shells of like different sizes. There's not like a consistency. And he goes, yeah, no need to return.
Thank you.
And then hands you also like slides you a small like paper envelope, slides it to you. And when you like check it, it's got like 3 strips of what looks effectively like fish jerky, which you get the vibe here is very similar. Like you're like, the spiders are so integrated into people's lives here that like, it's almost like giving out like someone who gives out like free dog biscuits. With like with your purchase in a very like a walking town. So it's very similar as you guys get your there. It's good. It's very raw. It's very raw. It's very cold.
Oh.
Like whether it's to keep the fish fresh or what, it's very cold. It's very tangy. Not in a bad way, but in a citrusy way.
Good.
Wooly, you want some of this?
Do you give the rest of it to Willie?
I'll like have half of it, and then he can have the rest.
Well, yeah. There's no. It's funny. It's one of those things like you just kind of like hand it off to like the pet, the animal, but Wooly has arms, and so takes it and like is holding it with his hands and like eating as we go, as you guys walk. But as you make your way up, the red line's pretty easy to follow, and you can see similarly that like circle of where like you saw it last night, that circular entrance to the Temple of the Web. And you also know that's where like Faden and Faina and River were going, so you know you're in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
But then she very pointedly was like the silver tunnel. It's not easy. It's not. Sorry. They were being serious when they were like hard to miss. It's up. It's above you. You actually have to climb up the wall, and then into the tunnel to get up it. But where you're at, once you're up there, you see that this is a vertical shaft. It's at maybe like a 15-degree angle. It's not very much, so it's pretty steep. The walls are lined with a lattice that has no knots. There's twists and everything, but knots imply you can grab it, and there's no knots there. It's all a mesh made of this very finely woven silver thread. The individual threads you can see are very fine. It's however been like there's enough of them to create a decent like cabling that coats this, and on the other side of you can see the rock wall is a familiar shiny black rock. It's not a solid piece. It's just in the walls. You can see, and as if like how would I phrase it? It's not been cut. It's not been touched. It's clearly just like naturally forming. It has been meshed off. That mesh is it's the words I'm looking for. It's interlacing enough you wouldn't be able to get your hand through it if you were to try to like grab or touch the anthracite. And on top of that, there is a loose hanging rope lattice as well, like a rope net that you can climb that will keep it, and it's narrower than the mine shaft itself, than the tunnel you're in, so you can climb that rope and never have to touch the wall. And it's only about 20 feet up. It's not very long. But it's very clear that they took that very seriously. It's very much a safety precaution. And when you get to the top of the rock wall, when you get to the top of this tunnel, like you look up and you can see, unlike, not completely unlike, but like there's instead of a rope lattice, you see like a very contrived. So the wall looks weird. There's no more ropes. Once you get up here, everything's been nets and ropes and mesh. The only thing here is you have climbed into what is effectively a circular room with like sandstone almost like rock that has that striations in it, like globules, like smooth, weirdly like shaped, that are clearly, you can see the metal bolted into the surface of this rock sphere. And then in the center top, there is pointedly a wooden door. It is a circular door with a handle dead center, but it's directly above you.
So do we find the Shire?
If you could look at it that way, but it's like, but again, it's up,
Yeah.
and you have to climb on these like weird oblongly smooth stones up the wall, and it's only about 10 feet up. It's doable, but I need an athletics check from each of you to get up there.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right.
No problem.
Yeah. No problem at all. Dirty 20.
Whoa.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You have a +4 to athletics?
Yes.
13.
I want you to remember that for the epitaph when we get there, that Toby has a +4 to athletics and
Yeah.
is trying to be a spellcaster.
I know.
It's fine.
I get it. What did you get again?
13.
13. You guys are fine. It's tricky. It's not super easy. Archer, at one point your foot does slip. And as your foot slips, and you're like, you're not gonna fall. Worst case, you're gonna fall into the rope ladder from down the rope column in the tunnel. But as soon as your foot slips, you feel a little like nub push your ankle back up to a step, and you see Woolies behind you playing like guard dog as you guys go up.
Yes.
That's my boy.
And Toby, you can very quickly get up there to, and you see like you try the doorknob and it's locked, but there's hold on, there's literally like a little like fine chain next to it.
Is that fancy? I feel like that's fancy.
pull it
It's
again.
not something you've seen before.
I think. Oh, didn't Aislinn? Doesn't his home have?
Aislinn does have a doorbell,
Yeah.
and it's rare.
Is this person rich?
Can I pull it again?
There's a as the doorknob turns. Doorknob's not big, but it sounds heavy behind it. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
I was worried it was above you.
7.
7.
Yeah. Get a 2. What is that? 6?
That's a 4. Oh no!
Oh.
wait.
The door falls down outwards. You knocking you off of your like handholds that you've got.
Yeah.
Woolly reaches out, misses.
Can I?
Go for it. Roll.
Yeah.
Roll to catch Toby.
Okay. What would I add?
It's
dex.
athletics.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. No, it's a dex save.
15.
15. 15's
You
enough.
got a negative 1.
I'm big rock man.
The big rock man reaches out right as you are falling, Toby, grabs you by the really nice like green wool jacket, and you hear something tear. But you hear like fabric rip, but you are caught.
Yeah.
And you're able to like just in one smooth motion, because you're not that good at this, but you are of enough of a fulcrum that you're able to swing Toby back up to the wall, and you can grab the rocks.
Thank you.
Why is it open that way?
Because I do not like intruders.
First
And
of all,
you-
we rung the doorbell.
Yeah.
So
You look over, and you see a bulging pair of eyes that upside down, as a man with a long pointed nose that bells out at the bottom, long pointed ears, long white hair, like deep purple skin, very much drow, long white hair that you see is just hanging straight up as he is upside down, hanging outside, hanging down up through the doorway. and like sees you all walking. Is like, it is to prevent the people who want to take what I have made. And he slowly
Whoa, wait.
lowers himself
Wait,
further.
Febreze.
Wait. Lowers himself
Okay.
further through so you can see his entire body is suspended in a harness on like a rope as he like lowers himself down. And he goes, and he's like upside down staring at all of you. Goes, you'll call my name?
Yeah, we came to talk to you. We're not intruders because we rung a doorbell.
No, I know. It's to prevent intruders.
Okay.
So you're not talking about us?
You tell me.
Why would we intrude?
I don't know. What are you here for?
I don't even know you've made.
We're
If it makes you feel
we're
any
here to talk to you?
You've never heard of Fabrice?
No,
We're from upstairs.
from Idolic.
Oh, that makes sense for you, but you could be here.
Thank you.
Okay, you have spider. I don't know.
Okay.
You're Janazi.
Sure.
This is a cave. You could be here.
Okay. Okay.
That's not an obvious assumption. I would. What do you want? What? Why are you here?
We were well. People mentioned your name in terms of finding a way to Idolic, because all other places.
Wait, hear us out. Okay.
Natalia betrays me.
I don't know who that is.
You can't miss her. She's like 12 feet tall.
Yeah, we know
Okay,
who she
we
is.
know who she is.
Ah,
Okay.
no, Natalia, no. Why are you betraying me?
No, she's trying to help. I promise.
She's trying to do a nice thing.
Yes.
What?
Hear us out.
Yes.
So, we need to find a way back to Idolic because all of the stairs and the river are blocked. There is no way for anyone down here to just walk up or walk down.
Say what?
Yes.
And even like magical communications cannot leave the city.
Sabotage. I
can't
knew
do
it.
Yes.
That queen, only a matter of time before she set her sights above.
I think it might be someone else. It might be the black and greens instead.
I don't know who that is.
It is a
Oh.
very nasty little army that's
Trying to invade
A
Idolic.
little army, or like a small, only like a few people, or like a
No.
large
It's actually
people of tiny people?
I'm
Have you-
sorry, that was a very wrong
Have
way
you heard of the Brushfire War?
It's-
Can we go inside, please?
no. What?
Can we go in?
So we're not just
Yeah.
hanging here.
My arms are getting tired.
Very well.
Thank you.
Come in, come in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And just pulls a lever and back in, leaves the door open. The three of you exit, like with the send off from the Weaver, head towards the the not knotted but woven and threaded doorway out of the Temple of the Web. And as you walk up, immediately, like, there's someone walking in at the same time. And it's like, sorry. And they're kind of like, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Désolé. Merde. Hi. And they kind of, like, just need to, and they're, like, push this individual, like, stocky person in, like, in a, like, black and purple, like, diamond harlequin outfit with, like, a jester cap, like pushes through past you all, like, excuse me, I need to a place to pardon me, and like pushes past all of you, like, excuse you, what is your problem?
What is your problem?
just
You just
running
pushed
through
past
us. What
us.
is-
I need a place to
Who do you think you are?
sanctuary.
Who do you
Sorry.
think you are?
I was like, my name is Bole. A pleasure to meet you. And they go to lift their, like, they've got like those baller jester caps, and they go to like lift it. And as they do, you see their hair starts to come with it, and they go, hello, a pleasure to meet you. And turns to the Weaver.
Are
and
you a hatter?
As-
Noticing the red tips on the hair.
they're not so much that same color. He goes, he's like, no, I am a jester.
What's that?
Where?
Jester. I am a clown.
Where?
What's that?
I'm a for hire. If you are needing, but for another conversation,
the
because today, and like
circus?
turns, and the Weaver turns to them, is like, do you need? Is like, I don't know. I need a place to, and there's an explosion outside, and that's where we're gonna end the session.
Well,
Boom.
Sorry, Nala's not here.
You're right.
Boom.